Yo, I just watched Gervonta Davis versus Romero. It started off a decent fight. You know, the first couple rounds, Rolly Romero was the aggressor. He was pushing back Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis looked a little nervous. Gervonta Davis, he came into the ring extremely serious looking. Um, I never seen Gervonta Davis look so serious before a fight. But Gervonta Davis looked so serious. He didn't take Rolly Romero as a joke. Rolly Romero, he's a well known. He's well known for his power punching ability. I think Romero had like 14 fights and 12 knockouts. So, Rolly Romero, he's a power puncher, and um, Rolly Romero, he's big. He's big for the 135 division. You know, Rolly, he has big arms. He's very built. He's a power puncher. So he wasn't a fight. He wasn't a fight to take lightly. And Gervonta Davis, he knew that going into the fight against Romero. And Gervonta Davis, he was undefeated, so he doesn't want to get a blemish on his record. So Gervonta knew to take Rolly Romero's punching ability very serious. And the first few rounds, Romero was the aggressor. He was chasing Gervonta Davis around the ring, but Gervonta Davis, even though the first few rounds Gervonta Davis was not the aggressor, he was still getting counter punches, hitting Romero with good power punches here and there. And I had before the knockout, I had Gervonta Davis up a couple rounds. But Romero, man, he was not scared of Gervonta Davis, so I got to tip my hat off to Romero, because a lot of fighters, they'll be very afraid of Gervonta Davis, because Gervonta Davis is Gervonta Davis. He's well known for knocking boxers out. Gervonta Davis has an extreme power punching ability. So I tip my hat off for Rolly Romero not being afraid of Gervonta Davis and bringing it to Gervonta the first couple rounds. But eventually Gervonta Davis figured. Gervonta Davis, he looked a little scary the first couple rounds. Then after Gervonta Davis hit Romero with a couple good shots, that caused Gervonta Davis to have an increased level of confidence. And as the fight went on, you could see Gervonta Davis was beginning to gain some confidence. And yeah, Rolly Romero left himself exposed. Rolly Romero went in for like a body punch against Gervonta Davis. Romero, after that punch he threw, left his face wide open, then boom, Gervonta hit him right in the face, knocked him out clean cold, Romero. And it's funny, Romero was the one who was talking all that shit. Before the fight, Romero was talking a whole lot of shit, acting all funny. And Romero actually said before the fight, yeah, he's going to knock out Gervonta Davis within the first round. And of course, that didn't happen. But that shows you, man, it's not always good to trash talk. It's good to trash talk sometimes, and but don't if you want to trash talk, you gotta back it up with your ability. So Rolly Romero, he was running his mouth, and he ended up getting his ass knocked out. So this is a good lesson. Instead of always talking trash, just work on your craft and make sure you're at the highest level of skill. It's the arrogant people who lose a lot of times. So always stay humble. But it's going to be very interesting to see who Gervonta Davis faces off next. Maybe this Cambosos and and Devin Haney, and Cambosos, they fight next weekend, I believe. And if Devin Haney wins that fight, maybe we'll see Devin Haney against Gervonta Davis next. And that'll be a big fight. And man, maybe Gervonta Davis will eventually fight Shakur Stevenson. I don't know. Gervonta Davis, he hasn't really been getting those big fights. It's time for Gervonta Davis to go to the next level and fight the biggest names out there. And eventually he should move up weight. Gervonta Davis, he's strong for 135. Whenever Gervonta Davis fights a 130, 135 pounder, he knocks him out clean cold, like how we just saw tonight against Romero. So Gervonta Davis has that punching power to move up in a weight class. Maybe he should move up to 140 and fight the best 140 pounders. And the sky's the limit for Gervonta Davis, to be honest. Sky is the limit for him. And I just want him to fight the bigger names, to cement your legacy as a boxer, you have to fight the best of the best. And we've yet to see that with Gervonta Davis. Floyd Mayweather kind of has been coddling Gervonta Davis and preventing Gervonta from fighting the bigger names. But it's time to let the training wheels off of Gervonta Davis and just let him fight the best of the best. And it was rumored, I don't know if this is still happening, Gervonta Davis said he wants to leave Mayweather Promotions. And I can see why, because under Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis hasn't been in the ring against the biggest names. And Gervonta Davis, he wants to step his career up to the next level and fight the best out there. And he feels like to get to that next level of boxing, he has to separate from Mayweather. So I don't know if that's still official or not. But even if Gervonta leaves Mayweather, I still see Gervonta as having a career that's the sky's limit, for his career, and I'm glad Gervonta Davis has been with Mayweather Promotions, because for Mayweather, he arguably is the best boxer of all time, and I'm sure Gervonta Davis has learned a whole great deal under Floyd Mayweather. But now, Gervonta Davis can go to the next level of his career without being under Mayweather. Gervonta Davis can use what he's learned from Mayweather for the rest of his career, for the rest of his life, actually. Floyd Mayweather I'm sure Floyd Mayweather has taught Gervonta Davis how to be an amazing, impeccable businessman. I'm sure Floyd Mayweather has taught Gervonta Davis some boxing skill in the ring. So, man, Floyd Mayweather has been a great asset to Gervonta Davis, but sometimes you just gotta let your wings fly. And hey, I'm a Gervonta Davis fan, and hopefully he fights a big name next time. Maybe even Gervonta Davis, he might fight Ryan Garcia. I think Gervonta Davis will beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia and knock him out within the first few rounds. But hey, that'll be an entertaining fight. Ryan Garcia, he has a big social media following. I know Ryan Garcia, I think he makes TikTok videos, so he's a well-known fighter. And if Ryan Garcia, he fights off against Gervonta Davis, that'll be a huge pay-per-view event, and I'll definitely tune into that fight. But all right, you guys, peace.